Donald Trump's so-called Liberation Day tariffs just hit a legal and political wall, and not just from Democrats or international courts. This time, the resistance is coming from inside the House. A global court briefly hit pause on Trump's sweeping tariff regime, and while that pause was later lifted, the damage had already been done. Momentum was shattered, and now, one by one, Republican allies are publicly backing away from Trump's trade war fantasy. Among the most surprising voices, Rand Paul, a senator long known for marching to his own libertarian drum, who just threw serious shade at Trump's tariff crusade. Paul revealed that he recently spoke with Trump about tariffs, and while Trump did most of the talking, Paul made it very clear he's not on board. Back in Kentucky, Paul said, "No one is cheering these tariffs. Not the Farm Bureau, not the bourbon industry, not UPS or DHL, not the housing sector, not even the hardwood floor business." In fact, Paul painted a picture of a state that's deeply opposed to the very economic policies Trump is trying to ram through. And for once, Paul actually sounded like a Republican who remembered what the party used to stand for: low taxes, limited government, and not slamming American businesses with economic penalties disguised as populism. Let's be real. Trump's tariffs are taxes. Plain and simple. And it's not China paying them. It's American consumers, American manufacturers, and American farmers. The same people Trump claims to protect are the ones paying the price. But what makes this moment so damning for Trump isn't just Paul's words, it's the fact that the conservative dam is starting to break. Trump's own people are no longer staying quiet. In a surreal moment of cult-like loyalty, one MAGA supporter claimed that once Trump's tariffs kick in, American citizens won't need to pay taxes anymore. Why? Because Trump will make other countries pay through the tariffs, as if global trade policy works like some kind of televangelist miracle. The level of detachment from reality is jaw-dropping, and unfortunately, it's not rare. Meanwhile, over on network television, Trump's National Economic Council advisor Kevin Hassett was left to flail and fumble through an interview, trying to explain why no actual trade deals have been secured despite months of tough talk. Asked when we'd see a single real agreement, Hassett started stuttering about laser beams and delays. Not exactly confidence-inspiring, and it underscored something far more important. Trump's bluster has no follow-through. He yells. He posts apocalyptic rants on Truth Social warning of economic ruination if courts don't do what he wants. But the reality is that his economic team has gotten nothing done. No deals, no progress, just drama, chaos, and empty threats. And while Trump dreams of forcing America's trading partners to their knees, they're not playing ball. China has outright called Trump's accusations groundless. The rare earths, the microchips, the student visas, none of it has gone Trump's way. Both countries accuse each other of breaking the truce. But it's increasingly clear Trump isn't the deal maker he claims to be. He's the arsonist lighting trade fires and then pretending to be the firefighter. Even Trump's own allies are getting sick of the act. Investors have coined a new term, the taco trade, short for Trump always chickens out, because every time he talks tough, he caves. Markets have learned not to believe his threats. They're calling his bluff. And that's devastating for someone who built his brand on dominance and deal-making. You can't be the strong man when the world stops taking you seriously. And don't forget, while all this is happening, Trump's economic record is being judged against President Biden's. Despite all the right-wing talking points, Biden actually left the U.S. economy in fairly solid shape. Strong GDP growth, low unemployment, and record-high stock market numbers. But now, under the weight of Trump's trade war rhetoric and global uncertainty, the picture is shifting fast. Trump wanted to revive his political momentum with an aggressive tariff push. Instead, he's triggered legal challenges, alienated allies, and fractured his own party. His policy has become so toxic that even the most reliably loyal Republicans, people like Rand Paul, are carefully distancing themselves. And when the people around you are either abandoning ship or trying to talk you down, it's a sign that even they don't believe in what you're selling. What makes all this even more absurd is the simultaneous insistence by Trump's most fervent supporters that he is somehow winning, that he's making America great again by wrecking its trade relationships and bulldozing the global economy. But the facts don't lie. No deals, no unity, no concessions. Just empty threats, bungled interviews, and a growing sense that this entire economic platform is built on sand. Yes, the courts may have given his tariffs temporary cover, but the tide is turning, In the halls of Congress, in the global trading community, and even among conservative voters, the illusion is wearing off. People are waking up. Trump's trade strategy isn't a master plan. It's a mess. And as the world watches, it's becoming harder and harder to pretend otherwise. If this is Trump's big comeback plan, he might want to start working on Plan B, because Plan Tariff is crumbling right in front of our eyes.